Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm doing a review of an icebox, and this is by a company called Hmtruly. Right, so let's have a look at what you actually get. So you've got two ice trays, which each one of these ice trays can hold 32 ice cubes. So in total you've got 64 ice cubes that you can freeze at any one time. You get an ice bin, which is this here, a scoop for your ice cubes, and you also get this little handy contraption which helps release the ice cubes from the trays once they have frozen, and I'll show you how that all works a little bit later. Right guys, so I'm going to show you what the ice tray looks like a little bit closer, because it's a little bit different to your conventional ice trays, which is what makes it really a great product. So like I said, you can hold 32 ice cubes in each of these trays, and if I just turn it around, what you'll see here are these silicone pads here, and these are designed to make actually removing the ice cubes from the tray a lot easier. And because they're silicone, you can actually just press them in. So you can imagine when you've got ice frozen here, your cubes, to release the actual cube, you just need to press that in, and it hopefully should help release the cubes a lot easier than your traditional ice trays that you might have in your freezers right now. And to actually make that process a lot easier as well, like I showed you earlier, you get one of these contraptions, and it's got these kind of pins here which then pierce into the silicone coated pad at the bottom of the cube tray, and so that helps just release the cubes a lot easier than what we would normally do. So once you've frozen your ice cubes, turn it around, put the lid on the back, this contraption, and just press it down, and that should just help release a lot of the cubes all at once. And I'll demo that as well once I've frozen some ice, so you can see how that works, how easily that works. So the other thing I wanted to just quickly mention is you get an ice box, and it actually comes with a lid. And the whole benefit of having a lid is that it will help protect the ice cubes from odors. So sometimes you can freeze your ice cubes in your freezer, and you might have that smell that comes from any other food that you might have in your freezer. So the lid helps protect the cubes from having any of that odor. I'm just going to remove the lid now because I want to show you how it all fits together. So you can actually just place these trays inside the box like so. They're stackable, so they just go one on top of the other, and you can also just put this here so it all just fits neatly together. And actually, before I just put that in, you can actually just put the scoop at the bottom, and there you go. You've got a kind of secure bin there where you've got two trays that are freezing your ice cubes. At the bottom here you've got your ice cubes that you have already frozen, that are ready to use, and then you've got your lid here protecting your ice cubes from odors and smells. If you're wondering what the dimensions of the icebox are, just to make sure it fits in your freezer, you should be seeing the dimensions coming up right now. The width of the icebox is 9.84 inches, the height is 5.9 inches, and the depth is 5.11 inches. Have a look at the description of the video, guys, because I've also converted that into centimeters if you're more comfortable working in centimeters rather than inches. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to do is now actually freeze some ice, so I can show you how easy it is to remove the ice from the trays, and also how that looks when we've actually got some frozen ice cubes in the bottom of the ice box as well. Okay guys, so I've left this overnight to freeze, so now I'm just going to open the lid, and you can see that the cubes have now frozen. So there's the first tray, and here is the second tray. So the next thing we need to do is see if we can easily remove the cubes from the tray. So I'm just going to turn this upside down like this, and firstly I'm just going to check to see if this actual contraption works. So the idea is that you put these pointy things into the silicone compartments here where the cubes are, and it should just help, it should easily remove the cubes from the tray. So I'm just going to put that here, and let me see if that works actually. Just push it down. Just going to put the lid on as well, see if that helps. So looks like it's worked, because I can now see a lot of cubes here. So let me just bring that a bit closer. So quite a few of the cubes just came out by using that contraption, which is awesome. And a few of them didn't come out. So there's some difficult ones there that frozen. And what I'm going to see is if I can just press on this silicone thing and just remove it like that. So again, it's not too bad. And there you go. So there's a couple of more here. One there, one there. I've got one there. So how easy was that, guys? Didn't have to bend the tray, which is what you have to do if you have one of those traditional trays. And you know, in an instant, I've just removed all of the cubes. The bin now has all of the extra cubes that I've got, and now what I can do is just freeze more cubes here, which will nicely just sit here. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing with this one. Turn it upside down and just put the lid on top. There you go. Again, let's see. Just one left on this one, so practice makes perfect, I think. Just push that in and that's gone as well. So guys, there you go. I've got 64 cubes or so in my compartment, and if I just put this back here, you can see that fits all nice and easily. And so yeah, I can now freeze the next 64 cubes, and I've got 64 cubes that I can use for myself, my family and friends. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I've left a link in the description where you can get Hmtruly's icebox from, so check it out if you're looking for one. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, where I've got other everyday products that I am using that I hope will be useful for you guys as well. And thanks for watching.